I like seeing the King of Wands because to me, again, this is you taking that journey that's being led by Spirit. It's perfect. The King of Wands is definitely you. Definitely passionate, driven, seeking new adventures. And I love that card because you are charting a new course for yourself. Now, you are coming in with the High Priestess. Wow. So, yeah, again, instincts. And these are intuitive instincts. The High Priestess, this is about really tapping into your intuition and trusting the unknown. This is unknown knowledge coming to light. Seeing you come in as the High Priestess is perfect, especially with instinct. And then what is crossing you is the Ace of Cups. Well, now, the Ace of Cups, I love that there's that part there too about, you connecting to your psychic abilities, especially with the High Priestess showing up. But, there's also a part of the Ace of Cups that's like new opportunities for love and romance. Man, oh man. So, you're really trusting in your intuition here, but I feel like something that, may not have been known to you is going to be made known in the form of, an opportunity for a new beginning regarding love and romance. But you're also really tapping into your own intuitive nature, and I love it. Now, the conscious mind is focused on the Two of Pentacles. So, and I like seeing that madness is what showed up, especially if this is what your conscious mind is focused on right now, because the Two of Pentacles is that balancing act. When do you get to that point where you just throw your hands up and go, fuck it? Like, I can't do this anymore. The Two of Pentacles is about needing to find balance. You're able to juggle all the things that are happening in your life right now. But all you're doing is maintaining that balancing act. Where is there room for anything else if you're constantly doing that? And this could also suggest you, not only needing to find balance between everything that you're doing, and what you're wanting, but there's a part here too where I almost feel like you need a break from it. The conscious mind is so focused on keeping everything up in the air, keeping everything going. You have so much going on in your life and you're just constantly balancing it out. But where is the time to go out and have fun? That's, the very first question when I see that with what you're pulling with the Oracle and then seeing the Ace of Cups. Where is the time for this? If that's all you're doing is maintaining the day-to-day. The King of Wands is saying that you're wanting to do something different. The subconscious mind, the Fool, and yes, that is different, and it's new. Again, new beginnings, you taking that leap of faith into something new. I like the Fool. You don't know where you're going to land, but you're like, to hell with it, I'm going to go for it. And with the Ace of Cups, what's crossing you? That's perfect. The subconscious mind is like, screw the balancing act, let's go. Let's go and have fun and experience that Ace of Cups. And that King of Wands is just backing it up. In the past, the Knight of Pentacles. This is, you again. It's you and your work, your security, the things that you have in your life, your money, your job. This is slow movement, methodical planning. There's not a lot of action happening here, but it's good as far as receiving messages about financial gain, new work, things like that. But it led you to the balancing act. And, again, when do you hit that point where you're like, screw this? Because the subconscious mind is saying that exactly. Especially with the Ace of Cups crossing you. The big thing with the aces in this deck is you can't let these opportunities pass you by. And this is emotional fulfillment. And again, this is an opportunity for you to experience not only your own intuitive nature, but love, more importantly. The Ace of Cups is one of those ones where immediately when I see it, I feel like, it's that opportunity to really have some emotional bonding. It's not the Two of Cups, but there's an opportunity to start that there. because that is what it leads to. And here, you have this opportunity for this beginning. Your subconscious mind is like, hell yeah, let's go for it. But you are focused in the material world. And again, the King of Wands is like, yeah, we need to go. But in the past, you were like, work. It was work driven. It's all about work and finances. Your next move, the Queen of Wands. Well, now, you have the King and the Queen. Now, seeing the Queen of Wands, this could suggest another fire sign coming through. And this could also be about you really taking control of the situation. The Queen versus the King. The King has people following him. She organizes everything. She comes behind him and gets everything together. She's like the manager. But there's passion here between the two. And then there's the Ace of Cups crossing you. You may have somebody else around you here that is wanting to have a passionate experience with you. And it's like there's a new start here with the Ace of Cups. Whether you're in an existing relationship or this is somebody new coming through. That Ace of Cups, yes. And then seeing the Queen of Wands and then the High Priestess. I don't know, I have this feeling that, maybe this is somebody that you think that you can't have, or maybe is like unapproachable. This is what I feel like. Mysterious. Like they're mysterious. But either way, there is a need here for you to really tap into that fire and that passion, because your subconscious mind is saying, yes, we need this. But you're focused in the material right now. And then the Queen of Wands is like, we can get control of this and still follow our passions. But I still feel like this is another person, especially with the two showing up like that. The way you see yourself and the way that others see you. The Page of Wands. You've got the fire, you've got the passion around you, and you've got the drive. The Page of Wands. This is, again, that feeling of like going after something that is bigger than you. And there's, that little bit of hesitation there. The Page of Wands, again, and when it comes to, and I knew it, when it comes to those feelings of like, not being able to approach somebody, or that, you're not good enough for them, that's where the Page of Wands comes in. But that is saying that you are. You have the fire, the passion, and the drive to go after the things that you want, regardless of lack in life experience. You're pulling this energy of the King of Wands, being wise and adventurous. And here it's like you're hesitating a minute, But again, the subconscious mind is like, hell no, we need to go for this, like right now. But I feel like there's maybe a part of you that's like, a little bit worried maybe, but regardless, you're going to do it, But again, passion. There's passion here. Passion and emotional fulfillment. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yes. In your environment, the Lovers. It's no wonder why... It's no wonder why Maynard is showing up. The Lovers, the loving connection between two people. And the Ace of Cups, hell yeah. And your subconscious mind is like, yes, right now. We don't care what happens later, let's just do this right now. You have an opportunity to have some passion and emotional fulfillment, and it's a new beginning. Your instincts and your intuition are leading you to this. Because again, the subconscious mind knows better. In the past, you may have been focused on finances and work and security and material wealth and all the earthly things. But now things are shifting. You've got the King, the Queen, the Lovers, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Cups and the Fool, the Page of Wands. I mean, you have a beautiful opportunity here to have a really loving, emotional connection with somebody. Between the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, yes. And there's passion. It's not just emotions. There's fire and passion. But you need to find some balance in your life. That Two of Pentacles, again, you're constantly in that juggling act. When is it time to stop that and make time for other things, like that loving experience. Your hopes and your fears. Yeah, see? It's like you're afraid that, you might lose something here. The Four of Pentacles is like hanging on to something, hanging on too tightly to something, and it has to do with your work and your security in your life. You don't want to lose that, which is understandable. But, where is the experience when all you're doing is just hoarding? Because again, the Four of Pentacles is the hoarder, the miser, right? Like, no, that's my shit, right? But again, it's all earthly possessions, money. And again, your subconscious mind is like, no, hell no. We need to go right now. But there's a part of you that's afraid that you might lose some security, is what I feel like. You don't want that to be taken from you. I almost feel like looking at this, that if some of you have an opportunity to have like this new passionate, emotional, loving connection with somebody, that you might lose some security in your life. It's like you're afraid to go after it. The subconscious mind knows that, yeah, we need to do this. But, again, with the Page of Wands, there's like that little bit of hesitation there. And it's understandable. If you've busted your ass for the things that you have, and, again, the Two of Pentacles, you have the sign of infinity around the pentacles. That's basically saying that you can maintain this balancing act all you want. You're flexible. You're able to deal with everything and keep it up in the air and continue to do this. But the thing is again, where is the room for anything else? If this is all you're doing, then how do you expect to experience that ecstatic ritual and that madness? And you can't. I mean, if all you're doing is work, then there's not really a lot of room for anything else. Again, it's that need to find balance between your security and your love, because you have an opportunity here. And the outcome, the moon, well, now, the moon is telling you that, oh, man, this is a tricky situation. When you see this in the Lovers, it's a tricky love situation. Needing to be careful about being led astray by your desires. What is it that you're truly desiring? Are you wanting this like financial success, or are you wanting love? I mean, where are your desires leading you here? And you need to be careful too about getting caught up in illusions. But the other thing about this that I love is that it's about tapping into the subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is telling you to go for it. We're going to pull a clarifier on that. The Six of Swords, moving away from conflict, and the Star, no shit. Hope for the future. So the Six of Swords, immediately with the moon, is saying that, to me, it's like you're moving away from the, like, illusions. You're not getting caught up in those illusions. You're away from that. But more than that, you're moving away from whatever conflict may arise from this tricky love situation here. Because again, the moon and the Lovers, right? But the star is saying that there's going to be this feeling of having your wishes fulfilled here. And then not only that, but hope for the future and healing and balance, emotional balance, which is exactly what you need with the Two of Pentacles. And again, tapping into the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind is telling you, do it. Do it. It's like, again, your instincts are leading you to an opportunity here to have emotional fulfillment with a person in a love situation, right? It may be a tricky issue right now, and it may have to do with what's going on with your work and this feeling like you may lose some security because of it. But your subconscious mind is like, no. And the King of Wands is saying, we need that new adventure. We need that new adventure. The Queen of Wands is your next move, could be the person that's involved. But this is saying that you can get control of the situation when it comes to your finances. you know? I mean, it would have been different had the Five of Pentacles shown up in your hopes and your fears, but truly this is just a fear. This is minor, you know? And you're worried about losing some security, but you're not going to lose any security. This love situation may be a tricky issue, but with the star and the moon pointing back to the subconscious mind and the fool saying, go, 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 yes. And that is what is going to lead you to Maynard. So I feel like for some of you, if you're in a relationship right now, and I have to say this even though this isn't the love reading, with the King and the Queen of Wands showing up, you have an opportunity here to really have some emotional fulfillment. You may need to go out. Like if you're in a relationship, you may need to go out. Like going out and having a good time is going to create this spark of passion and bring in this feeling of emotional fulfillment for you guys. With the Lovers being in your environment, this is a reconnection. Now, for those of you who are not in a relationship, boy, you have an opportunity here, like something else. This is almost like a really good match for you. You know, we don't have the Two of Cups, but damn it, you have the Lovers in your environment. That's not a joke. If you go out, you may meet this person. Instinct, the High Priestess, and the Moon. Trusting your intuition. And your intuition is your subconscious mind. And it is saying to take that leap of faith. Because you have an opportunity here crossing you to have something really fantastic. But I feel like some of you just need to step away from your work for a minute. It's like you're so caught up in the earthly possessions that, you may miss out on this. It may be tricky for you. Again, I can't help it. It keeps coming up. Tricky love situation, right? I don't feel like you're being led astray. Not with the star sitting there, no. The Six of Swords says that you're moving away from whatever conflict has to do with, you're moving away from the conflicting issues with the tricky love situation. You're not, right? But the star is saying that you're going to have that emotional balance. It's like not being deceived by your desires and having emotional fulfillment and balance, more importantly, balance. And there's this feeling too of, the star, you wish on a star, right? And having it fulfilled. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, yes, but it's more about what does that look like for you. The star is saying it's happened. It has happened. And there is this emotional balance. It's beautiful to see.